6:46, and this is a live look at Capitol Hill this morning, where the House last night passed a measure to avoid a government shutdown. Now that heads over to the Senate. Our Scripps News Group's Joe St. George joins us now live. Joe, good morning to you. Where do things stand this morning with the bill, and could it get the votes needed to break a filibuster in the Senate?
Well, good morning, Aaron. We're always staying on top of possible shutdown watch just because of the number of federal workers at Hampton Roads, federal workers in the Commonwealth of Virginia. But the odds of a shutdown decreased precipitously following the vote in the House of Representatives yesterday. It's not over yet. There's still uncertainties, but it was a big victory for President Trump, for Vice President Vance, who lobbied on Capitol Hill yesterday, and Speaker Mike Johnson. House Democrats voting against it. They wanted more protections in it from Elon Musk and the downsizing the federal government. As some Democrats like to say, Trump is shutting down the government every single day. Look at what happened at the Department of Education yesterday with 1,300 cuts to the office there. But in the end, Republicans were able to unite, stay together, and pass the bill. So they did their job. Now it's on to the Senate. This is where it gets slightly more politically tricky. I don't want to go too much in the weeds, but the Scripps News Group estimates that 8 Senate Democrats will have to go along with this in the end, to go along with Republicans to avert a government shutdown. And you have Democrats like Senator Tim Kaine of Virginia calling this a bad bill, bad legislation. Will 8 Democrats, though, join Republicans to avert a government shutdown? I think the thinking is that eventually that magic number will come together. Democrats generally uneasy with the idea of participating in a government shutdown. So we'll follow the drama on this over the course of the next day, the next 24 hours or so. But for now, if you're going to ask me, Aaron, if there's a chance of a government shutdown, I think the odds are low. But hey, it's 6:45 in the morning. Things change here at the Capitol every single hour. Stay tuned.
They change quickly. That's why I'm glad you were there to keep tabs on everything, and then we can just chat each morning and you catch us all up. I appreciate your insight, Joe. It's 6:48.